making you have your dinner late?
Actually, it's a US process. So at their lunch timing, I get my lunch. So my lunch is, of course, my dinner time as per
Okay.
Indian timings.
Okay.
So that's why it's getting affected.
Fine. So first of all,
We
Astha.
follow the Eastern time, so that's why it's getting affected a lot.
Okay. So first of all, Astha, whenever I ask you anything, or anybody asks anything, take a few seconds. What is happening
Okay.
here? You have ideas, you have words, but just because you are in a hurry to speak, you tend to do a lot. Those fillers are unnecessarily creeping in. Okay, so take some time. One thing can be you take 2 seconds initially so that you can just structure your answer. Second thing can be you can just reduce the pace of your speech.
Hmm.
Okay, so go a little slow. That's okay. Once those the filler words just go away, okay, they're out of your system, then you can increase your speed. So once
Oh.
again, the same question to you, Astha. The question is, since you are not on a video call, Astha, why is it that your dinner schedule is getting affected because of your job?
Okay. So my dinner schedule is getting affected. Is because I we follow the Eastern
Two
time.
times you've used, yes.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
Be slow is because we usually follow the Eastern time. Yes.
Hmm. We usually follow the Eastern time, and when they have their lunchtime, that is when we get our lunchtime, like the lunch break. So
Okay.
that's why.
Okay, fine. So, like you're not on a video call, is your work such that you cannot manage food? You cannot just sneak and have your food and quickly return, or you cannot have your food and be doing your work side by side. Is that not possible?
Actually, I'm constantly connected through customers, so
Okay.
that is not
Constant
possible.
chat? Constant chat is on?
No, chat calls.
Okay, proper calls. Okay. Fine. Okay. So, and this is the first job that you are doing, I suppose.
No, second.
It's the second one. Okay, what did you do in the first one?
First one was also a bit similar only, but I used to have a domestic process, not the international one.
Okay, and like now you are in the international sphere. We'll use the word
Yeah.
sphere here. So, how different is the experience? What is your learning like? And what? How do you contrast the two jobs? And I want you to answer this question elaborately. Okay.
Mm.
My question I'm repeating. You have had the experience of two jobs. One was the domestic one, as you told, and the second is the international one. So I want to know what is the difference? How do you contrast the two jobs? Okay. What is the
Yeah.
difference in the culture and what is the difference in the learnings? For that,
Oh,
I'm giving you 15 seconds to think and take notes quickly.
oh.
Do you have a notebook with you?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, wonderful. Okay,
I
okay.
know. I think.
And try narrating it with all emotions. You've actually lived through both the jobs, right? So I
Yeah.
want those expressions to come here on your face. Yeah, you may continue with your work.
Yeah. So
Don't
I think
begin.
I'll just.
No, don't begin. I don't want you to begin. I'll let you know when I want you to, okay?
Okay.
Just keep noting down what points you want to include. You can just take headings. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So over to you, Astha. Yes.
Okay, I just feel that in my previous job, I was
No,
working in
Asta.
exciting.
No, no, no.
Hmm.
Keep your pace slow. I don't
Okay.
want to come in, okay? Try avoiding. Yes.
Okay.
And bring
Uh,
in energy. Bring in energy. Yes, on your face. Yes.
so in my previous, oh God, I am just so have a habit of saying that
That's
word.
okay.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
okay. So just keep your speed slow and keep it here, no ers. Referring to my previous job, I suppose, or I have experienced. So, what you can do, because you need time to get that out of your system, you start with a part of the question itself. First of all, thank you for the question. This is how you can begin. If somebody asks you something, first of all, thank you for such an insightful question. This is something that I myself haven't ever wondered. Okay? Or thank you for making me think so deep about the jobs and my learnings. Okay, so that will give you time to structure your answer, because right now here I have given you 20-25 seconds, but otherwise in the normal day to day conversations you don't get, right? So what you can do, you can just begin from having a general conversation. Oh, what a nice question, I never thought so deep, like that. Okay, so Astha, you may begin.
Okay. So I thought really deep about the question you asked. I was working in a domestic, in a domestic structure where I was working with this Indian company, Excital. It's a Wi-Fi broadband company. So I had particular 9 hour shift where I was working with Indian clients. So it was all about the queries was about Wi-Fi and the speed and the technical support. I was doing all the technical support in that field. But I really feel that right now I'm in Barclays, I'm in a better space because right now I'm having a banking job where I have international clients. I am struggling with their accent and all,
Hmm.
but I think there's a lot of growth in this particular company as per Excital because the name is really big. And of course, there's a lot of growth in this company. And banking is something which is very good for your knowledge as well, whereas Excital was still a part of me just growing. It was not as vast as per knowledge as Barclays is right now. Yeah.
Okay. So you said that it has a lot of scope for growth, right? There's constant learning that I find here, and you could have told me what was that one thing because of which you chose this job. You could have given me that reason. Okay, you could have told me. So what I want here, Astha, I ask you one thing, you give me
Hmm.
two. So that is the purpose of us being here in the session. So when I asked you, just contrast, you tell me. To begin with, I would like to take you through my experience, or I would like to tell you what my mindset was before I entered my first job and what my
Yeah.
mindset was before joining the second one. Okay,
Hmm.
at that time I just wanted to work, I just wanted to have the feel of being working, I wanted to be independent. But now, after, for how long were you there with the first one?
One 3 months.
3 months. Okay, so you said so you can say that in those 3 months of being in my first job, or those 3 months of being a fresher, I have gained such experience that while I was looking, or while I was hunting for my second job, it wasn't really the money that mattered. It was more of the self growth I could derive from the place. Okay, so you tell me what made you choose the job. What were you then? What are you now? Or what were you before taking the second job up? I use the words hunting, very simple word, but it just emphasizes the point. Okay. Second thing is, when you say that you are struggling with the accent, that's something wonderful. So it means you are constantly on a daily basis, you are challenging yourself, Astha, right? So that constant challenge is helping you self explore. right? So use the term exploration, use the term constant learning, use the word challenge, challenge, hunt for opportunities, keen eye, keen eye for better tasks, keen eye, an eagle eye, hawk's eye, okay?
Better.
Yes. Okay. So can I expect that you will be beginning with it again? Yes,
Yes.
Asa, but before that, I would like to give 15 seconds again because I wasn't really satisfied. Okay. So, yeah, you just take a look at your notes, want to add something, add it, and once you are done preparing and properly prepare, no problem. Okay. You can take 25 seconds, 30 seconds. Give me a thumbs up and then we'll begin. Okay. Yeah. Stop.